Hello. Now, several of my friends have been making videos lately, which I commend them for. The videos themselves have been things like tips for female comedians or how to be a female comedian, which I guess is fine. But I feel like, what about all the men? What about all the men that want to be comedians? Right? Who's helping them? I've put the videos that my friends have made in the description below, mostly for research purposes for people who want to see what sort of the rhetoric around that concept is. This video is really where my passion lies. I'm sort of going to be talking about how men can become comedians and stay comedians. One, and this is very important, don't listen to people. People are always going to try and tell you what you should do, what you should talk about, who you shouldn't hurt. That's a load of, and I'll say hogwash. I'll say that's a load of hogwash. Just don't listen to anyone. You know, people are going to keep trying to come up to you and tell you, "Oh, that was offensive. That was you know, that was oh, what did I say? That was wrong." And you just don't. Beep, just go beep, 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 beep. Yeah. 2, talk about what you know. Now, I understand you might sort of want to explore concepts, and that's fine. That's something you can do later on. But I say, when you're starting out, especially if you're going to an open mic, just talk about whatever's closest to home, whatever's just around you and at the time, whatever's sort of within reach. I don't know if you can't understand what I'm trying to say. What I'm saying is talk about your penis. Talk about your penis. Anything. Just when you touch it, what you do with it, what people think about it, what you think. I mean, you're the creative person. You're gonna have to figure out for yourself what your penis means to you. Just talk about your penis. 3, masculinity is sort of a difficult topic to talk about, right? You know, everyone's always sort of talking about it. The key is you gotta find where you stand in terms of masculinity. Are you masculine? Are you very masculine? Or are you not? And then you have to play to that. Alright, so if you're very masculine, congratulations, you don't have to worry. You're good. You're set. If you aren't, now that's a little trickier. That's a little trickier because you have to then talk exclusively about that, right? And you have to play it up, right? Because as a man on stage, everyone's looking to you to be the leader. Everyone's looking to you to be the representative of what it means to be a person. And you need to understand that you can be sort of ironic up there and sort of make jokes about like, oh, I wear girly colors, you know, or what is there? Sometimes I cry. And just sort of those kinds of jokes, you know, beat them to the punch. Oh, punching. People punch you a lot. That's good. That's good. Use that. 4, people are going to try and get you about these words, these tricky words, right? They're always using these words. Hey, oh, you can't say that, right? You can't say it. It's the N word. Or what do they have now? The F word. You know? But for people, that one. The R word. Oh, don't say that. Definitely say them. And the key to understanding this is they're just words. I mean, they're just words. When is a word ever? What do words do? What do words even do? I mean, no one's answered that question for me. They keep trying to answer it. I'm like, up. What are you using words to describe words? You can't do that. That's a paradox. Body language only to describe how words work. And no one successfully has been able to shimmy and shake any kind of a good argument for why I can't just say the N-word. So, you know, until that day comes. 5, people are gonna try and tell you that what you're doing has effects on anything. And it both does and doesn't. It does have an effect in that it's important, like you can sort of challenge power dynamics of like people in the government, right? Or people with that are wealthy. You can sort of challenge that and people respond to that. And it doesn't have an effect in that it doesn't ever hurt anybody who's disenfranchised by society. right? They're just jokes. So that's sort of what the mentality you need to have. If you say something against the fat cats in Washington, that can really do stuff. And if you say something about, if you tell a rape joke, don't worry about it. That can't do anything. Oh, number 6. You're going to end up having to be in a show with a female comedian. I'm sorry, that's sort of the world we're in right now. I know we kind of missed the boat on always having all-male comedian shows, and that's all right. We just have to adapt. The key is, up on stage there, you just got to establish sort of the dynamic. You got to belittle her with some kind of a joke about her body or emotions. Sometimes both works for me. But that's sort of a way to establish who you are. Just be quick about it. Just be quick about it. Finally, don't take advice. Grow on your own time. So if someone tells you to stop telling a certain kind of joke, or to stop talking about a certain thing, or to stop hurting a certain group of people, they don't know what they're talking about. They can't know what they're talking about. You do know what they're talking about and what you're talking about, and don't change. Well, I hope this was helpful for any men who feel like they need sort of some help breaking into comedy. I understand the struggle. It's tough. It's tough to feel like people want to listen to you as a man in comedy because, there are just so many. Well, thank you for watching. Don't give those videos beneath me too much traffic, but definitely at least check them out a little bit. All right. Thank you.